And Jesus stood still. When you make a demand on heaven, heaven stands still. I hope you get what I'm saying. I really hope you get what I'm saying. Do you get what I'm saying, guys?
Yes.
Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus stood still and commanded him to be called. And they called the blind man, saying unto him, look at what they say now. He just said, I should shut up. Now he says, be of good comfort, rise. He calls you. So when he stood his ground, they had to change their words. Oh, we can't give you mortgage. You are not able to. Oh, we can't give you more money. Oh, we can't promote you. We're not able to. But when he called Jesus, what they said had to change. And it says he calleth them. I like this guy. Each verse here is loaded. It says, and he, casting away his garment. This is not a big deal. That was his license from the city of Langley to beg. If they catch you on the corner begging, they will arrest you and you go to the pound. So there was a license to beg. He had a tag, said, I'm allowed to beg. So he tore that license to beg. And that license to beg is not replaceable. So once that man in Langley tore that license, that's it. You can't beg again.
When Langley has a license.
I'm just well, you never can tell if I have a license.
Do they care to get it?
Maybe that I get it. And it's possible these days. Hallelujah.
Right.
You know, it says that. And Jesus answered and said to him, what will thou that I should do unto you? The blind man knew exactly what he wanted. He knew that I need to be free of other people's judgment. Then when he says shut up, he says, no, this is my chance to be free of other people's judgment, other people's control. I can't go anywhere. I want to grab, they have to hold their hand to follow me. They don't have those sticks and they don't have this line. It's not that like no. Yeah, no okay, I can go now. No. In Africa or in some countries, if you say you dare not go, people might not stop for you.
No, even if
because people have to go against red lights. So, but it's like here, I know the chill. There's no case, but time to go. I want to be free. I want to be free to be able to choose where I go, when I go, how I go. No wait for the taxi or for the what's that thing, candidate, or for my friend, or for somebody's good heart or kind heart. I want to choose my destiny. So in doing that, he threw away his coat. One of the areas we struggle with, that I should say, because none of the girls have been convincing me a lot about this, is the area of giving over finances. If you cannot drop what you're carrying because of fear of tomorrow, you cannot get what he has inside for you. I'll tell you a story that I had once. We're going to buy a house, our first house in UK. We had to put our deposit. And you remember we were very close with who had a conference in UK, in London. I was going for the meeting, I want to drive down the highway. Then there was this news about there was this horrible winds, gale force winds. 80 kilometers an hour, big winds. What? I had a BM5 that was heavy. It was a big, heavy one, and but I was concerned about the winds. Then God said I should go and empty an account and give that woman £10,000. I'm using that number. I'm not trying to boast. That was all we had saved for the house we're going to buy. That was important to us. I dare not do that. I'm not saying do that. I'm not saying, please, I'm not saying it. I'm not saying what's happened to me. Please don't mind empty your. I'm not saying that, please. And so as I had to drive towards London, my car, as big as it was shaking with the wind. God, did I hear you? So you couldn't go too far. The wind was so bad. Stuff happened, accidents and all that. You could feel the wind, with the car. I drove to London. I got there very late. I got the meeting. I went to the back and I sat down at the back. I didn't like cussing. I didn't like moving. So I just sat at the back, so I didn't have to cause commotion. I sat there. I said, "Oh well, I didn't hear God. The office, the window of the office is all gone. I didn't hear God." And then they were already gone to the front, and they were actually going to do prayers. But I knew I had to get there. And I was a very gentle, I'm a very, very almost British trained, British mannerisms. You don't break protocol. You know what I mean? Options were actually in the front there. I don't put the money there. I don't pray for the money. I just got up. I just ran to the front. The one of God just turned around and our eyes connected. And I put my hand out and she took it. I went back to my seat at the back. I didn't know then. I knew years later that at that time they were desperate. They needed to pay for that building, for that conference, and for a lot of things. And one from Kenya was telling them about faith. And the whole team, they were just so the whole team was still not understanding these things. And they had to have the money that time. And that when I gave that money in their hand, and they found out what was in that money, it changed the whole team's mindset. The whole ministry changed because they got understanding. But I had to obey God. Of course, we couldn't get the house. We got the house in the end. So I can go on and on and on. But I'm just saying that there's some things you do. How did I get here? How did I get here in the first place? Yeah. So he dropped away his garment. That was his last card. That was all he had left. Without that garment, Langley would imprison him for paying at the streets. And that was his license to pay. And he dropped. I'm not saying do that at all. And just that was what he spoke with me. And don't do that kind of thing unless God speaks to you. Don't do it. Don't do it. And when I did that, and the times, I remember the time also in Bible school when we're having I could tell you so many stories. They were having, I think it was second year, first year, Bible school. I think it was first year. Yeah, it was first year because we were pregnant then, right? But it was first year. And we had, there was an offering for the teachers. And my new car, was a TL81180. God always give us some special numbers for our cars. So it was TL8, the Lord Himself, 118. And then I didn't, so what does number mean? Then God said, oh, that's, I deal with that number, the Lord Himself, 180. So TL8 was a brand new car, was a Ford, fast car, Oh, that car was go, man. That car could go. I love that car so much. One day I was driving, and boom, the engine just blew. When I took it to the garage, they couldn't understand what happened. It wasn't my driving, it just did not make sense. So I had to be taking what they call them taxis, but they're buses. They're called Danfo in Nigeria. They're called this Volkswagen minivan, they're called taxis, but they're called Danfos in Nigeria. So, and those things, I was working in Soweto, deep Soweto. That's where there were still shootings and stabbings and guns. You don't go in those days in Soweto, it's dangerous. So, we're in a difficult situation. And I had to get to Bible school back and forth. Money was tight. The Lord said I should go and give they said we're calling for a teacher's fund, a teacher's offering, what they call it?
Yeah, teachers offering.
The law fund, they're different anyway. So I remember I went downstairs and I walked to the garage, it was a Shell garage. As I was walking to the Shell garage, I was going to go and empty out all the money we had. We paid the money for servicing my car. I'm not saying do what I did. I'm not saying. As I was going to do that, I heard the Lord speak to me. I was not even there yet. And I felt something fall on me. And I had boom. Was like something just like a jacket. Boom. And the Lord said that you have given you 3 things, that you have a teaching gift now. As you're faithful in teaching, you walk in healing. As you're faithful in that, you walk in the prophetic. Boom, boom, boom. I'm not even taking the money out yet. But I was doing in obedience. So I'm saying that this guy, yours might be other things, might be unforgiveness, but whatever it is, there's something that is you're holding on to that holds you bound. He says that, and immediately he says, "Man said to him, what will I?" So he cast away his garment and just answered to him. So his actions, his noise, all that stuff, you see, faith without action is dead. So he had called his name. Then he had dropped his last cast. He says, "What will you that I should do unto you?" Imagine God saying to that, "What do you want me to do for you?" It's a miracle service right now. It's a healing service right now. God's going to heal whatever is not needs to be healed in your family today, right now. And God will touch you today in the miraculous right now. That's what it is. It says, "What will you?" It says that I might receive my sight. If you can say what you need in a simple sentence, then you can write it down. So when the answer comes, you know you got the answer. Do you follow me?
Yeah.
If I say, "What will God do for you?" Can you say it in one sentence?